Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Marvelous's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Vitali Klitschko's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. Let me break this fight down for you. And is it this simple? One's got power, the other one has no chance.
Yeah, Volkswagen being entered into the Indianapolis 500.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vitali Klitschko. Marvelous's advantage is in the speed category. He's a mover. He's an elusive target.
Well, his opponent has one advantage. One thing that can take that speed away, that is timing. He better understand that.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Vitali Klitschko's punch didn't come close. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Halfway through this round. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. A clean, crisp right hand by Marvelous.
Keep doing what you're doing.
When Vitali Klitschko's lost in his career, he's been injured in the fight. Give me a way in where you beat him in which that's not the case.
Well, I think the way to do it is look at what he doesn't do well. He doesn't keep his hands up real well. You know, he tries to control range. He steps back. He tries to anticipate, but you could step with him. You got to be a quarterback in the NFL. You got to be like Joe Montana. You know, Joe Montana, the thing was, when he threw a pass to a receiver, he didn't throw it to the receiver. He threw it to where the receiver was going to be. If he threw it to him, it'd be behind him. Well, same thing here. Don't punch at him. Punch behind Klitschko. So take a step, anticipate where he's going to be, and be there, and nail him.
And that's the end of round one. Vitali Klitschko's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent.
Body and head. Double up on your punches. Double up your body punches, then head. Okay, keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Here we go. Round two is underway. He scores with the jab. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Vitali Klitschko. Headshot lands, was a hook. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Vitali Klitschko's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Marvelous is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Up top with the right hand. Not much action as he just ties up. And he decides to tie up again. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. We've seen many try to make a transition from different forms of fighting to boxing. Most don't do it all that successfully. But Vitali Klitschko was a professional kickboxer with 34 wins while he was still pursuing his boxing career.
Look, Joe, anytime you get more experience, in whatever form it is, of getting practice at controlling your emotions under duress, inside a combative zone, whether it's kickboxing or boxing, that is going to play for you. That's going to serve you.
Vitali Klitschko's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Protecting his head well with his guard. Vitali now appears to have his...
Yeah, he's okay right now, but the most important thing, if I'm in the corner, I'm telling him exactly why he got hit so it doesn't happen again.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Final 10 seconds of round number two. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Vitali Klitschko is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Well placed, straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Vitali Klitschko's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Vitali Klitschko, of course, a native of the Ukraine, got his postgraduate degree. He's known as Dr. Iron Fist. And speaking of that lofty title, he's a smart guy in the ring.
I'm a doctor too, by the way. But, you know, he has a PhD, but he is a smart guy in the ring. And, you know, that brings to the surface, to the forefront, that this is not just about physicality. You know, 75% of this business, you hear me say it all the time, is about the mental aspects, about being able to figure things out, overcome things, make adjustments. And Klitschko is still there and still successful because of that.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Marvelous, his knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Vitali Klitschko's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
Okay, just keep it simple. You're making this harder than it is. Focus for me. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches. Jab, jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then pivot.
Always good to get it, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Vitali Klitschko's not putting forth much offense at all. Now listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
Crashing home. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
One, two, three, four.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Pace yourself.
Halfway through round number 4.
That's it. That's it. 1, 2.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vitali Klitschko.
Go.
Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance. Stay effective.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. blocks the headshot.
Keep working the jab. Good, good. He's tired.
Marvelous. His effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed.
We got it.
Double up your punches. I want to see combos.
All we need is
All right,
one.
breathe in.
That's it.
Take a deep breath.
You don't need that. No,
Great
throw that away.
job. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom. Counterpunch. Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay?
Throw that in. I got more.
Considering the fact that in the last round, he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Well off the mark by Marvelous. Marvelous is left now getting into the mix. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
More punches. Work the body, kid.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Halfway through this round here. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Use the jab.
Vitali Klitschko's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is let your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Pace yourself. Move!
Good block by Marvelous.
Come on, get focused.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Marvelous is using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, you know, place those punches in the right spots.
Keep moving.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
More punch.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Vitali Klitschko.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Punch.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
You got this one.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. End of that round, and what I take away from it is that he has a great grasp of what the judges look for. Good, clean, effective punching has him in control.
Well, that's what happens when you have a good amateur background where you're real calm. That's your office. You're able to see things. You don't see one way to hit a guy, not even two. You see 4 or 5 ways to hit a guy with the same punch. And he's showing that right now.
Move more.
All we need is one.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt.
You don't need that. No, throw
Get
that
it.
away.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Cover up! Cover up! Back to the body.
Nice block by Marvelous. He missed with that headshot.
Relax.
And he's holding at the halfway point of round 7. Well, he missed that right.
Nice work.
Vitali Klitschko's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Head movement.
And that's the end of round 7.
Stop chasing them around the ring. Cut the ring off. Don't just walk in.
There you go. Back to match.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab, jab, and throw. Throw to the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
More blood? Yeah.
Start of round number 8. Teddy's scorecard has it very one-sided. Vitali Klitschko's done as he has pleased all night long.
Yeah, well, he has an opponent in front of him, quite honestly, Joe, that gets insulted if you miss him.
And he just holds on there.
In and out, in and out. Step on him, nice. Pace yourself.
Nice block by Marvelous.
Keep your head moving.
Vitali Klitschko's punch is Marvelous is damaged by a right hand. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden, all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Good block there by Marvelous. Vitali Klitschko's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Marvelous is hit by a counterpunch there. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. So he puts forth another punishing display. Vitali Klitschko's dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
Carry it away, you catch him. You got that? It's gonna happen.
There you go.
You're gonna catch him. You're gonna catch him.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
A good block by Marvelous.
Relax. Nice work, nice work.
Marvelous is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Unload.
Good block. That's a tough guard to break through for Vitali Klitschko. That defense is so sound. Halfway through the 9th round. Marvelous is showing us a little something behind the curtain right here. He's revealing something about himself, and that is that he wants to survive a bit. He is clinching more than we've seen before after being stunned.
And Joe, if we're seeing it, guess what? That guy in the other corner, that guy that's facing him right now, he's seeing it too, and that's bad news for him.
Come on, kid, focus. Pace yourself.
Now hugging on the inside. Vitali Klitschko's nailed by a huge hook.
Work in the body. Keep moving.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
Come on, kid, focus.
And that's the end of round 9. Vitali Klitschko's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
Knock him out, it's done.
You gotta watch the water.
Deep breath for me.
Too much.
You're in control of this. Keep it up.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man, completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Now he ties up there.
More punches. Go, go, go.
was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Marvelous.
You're not focusing. Keep doing what you're doing.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Relax.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Vitali Klitschko's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Not able to land the headshot. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vitali Klitschko. And this round comes to an end.
That was good. Keep that up and we have this one. Keep on him. Don't give him a chance to set his feet and get any punches off. Circle. Don't stand in front of it.
We got it.
Listen. Reach into pat that right hand.
Oh, we need
Pat that
that
right
then,
hand.
that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Start of round number 11. Vitali Klitschko's up on Teddy's scorecard. Just 6 minutes to go in this fight. Teddy, I assume at this point, just take some good advice from your corner and secure this win.
Yeah, you have the winning lottery ticket in your hand. Don't throw it in the garbage.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
How about that exchange?
Come on, baby!
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Unable to score with the hook.
More punches.
Gets rid of that body shot.
More punches. Work the body, kid.
Tried the hook, didn't get it.
Use the jab.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
This is it. That's all we got. One more round. Give it all you got now, okay? Dig in deep. Dig in deep. You got it in you, champ. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt.
Got any more of these?
They meet up one more time. The last round has arrived. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Marvelous. This fight going the distance, hey, we thought it would end early. Here they are, going all the way.
There you go.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Vitali Klitschko showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Focus, relax.
Marvelous is clamped down by a left hand. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Final minute of this final round of this fight. Able to show you his blocking ability. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good job with another left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vitali Klitschko. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. The unexpected final bell as we will now await to hear the judges' scores.
We thought the styles of these two guys, they would go after each other early, but sometimes too much respect for each other, and that's what it turned out.
So a unanimous decision win by Vitali Klitschko. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agree.
It was hard to see it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.